Did they vote on some rules changes, Christopher? Did the NFL do that?
There were some votes. Things have passed. No more preseason overtime.
Okay.
That's
good to know.
Kind of the one that everyone's excited about. The jersey change. Players can now wear single digits if you are a running back or a wide receiver or any side of the ball.
Okay.
So single digits, not just for kickers.
Anymore.
Pretty cool. I don't know. It's pretty awesome, I think.
Chris, like you and I were talking about during the break, though, when we were kids, those numbers really helped me as a kid be able to identify the positions. Like we knew the 80s were the receivers and the 50s were the centers. And as you said, the 60s were the guards, the 70s were the tackles. So, that was just something as a kid that really helped me.
Kind of helped you differentiate of like, oh, this guy is this position and this is this position. Especially when you're a young kid.
Just trying to figure it out.
Kind of learning the game and just kind of figuring things out. But let's see.
Here's some other one.
There are a couple other ones.
So, you remember Brady attempted an illegal forward pass? Remember he double passed it? Remember that?
Yeah, it was batted down. He caught it and then he threw it again.
Which you're not allowed to do.
Right.
And then there are other ones where, you go past the line of scrimmage, you throw it. And if an illegal pass is caught or intercepted, the ball may be advanced and the penalty decline.
Wait, say that again?
If you intercept an illegal forward pass, you get to keep the ball.
So if Tom Brady
had thrown an interception on that double pass,
it's batted back to him, he catches it, he throws it again, and it's intercepted.
You get to say, I decline the penalty, even though that was an illegal forward pass and should be,
And you get to keep possession.
Yep.
Wow.
For a second forward pass behind the line or a forward pass that was thrown after the ball returned behind the line, loss of down and 5 yards from the previous spot is one way to put at it. For a forward pass from beyond the line, loss of down and 5 yards from the spot of the pass. And for a forward pass that is thrown after a change of possession, loss of 5 yards from the spot of the pass. Oof. Don't mess with it, in other words. Don't do it. There's another rule change that's going on right here about the uniform numbers. Running backs and fullbacks and tight ends can wear 1 through 49 and 80 through 89. Quarterbacks, punchers, and play kickers 1 through 19. How about that? There you go. That passed.
Whole bunch of new jerseys coming.
And then extra point. If a foul results in a retry for an extra point, Team A will have the option to enforce the penalty from the spot where it was attempted, the try, or from the yard line for the other try option. Okay? The location of which is determined by any previously enforced penalty, if applicable.
Could you read that again, Rich?
I guess, again, is that now, if a foul results in a retry during an extra point, right?
Right.
A team A will have the option to enforce the penalty from the spot where it was attempted, the previous spot, or from the yard line for the other try option, the location of which is determined by any previously enforced penalty, if applicable. So I guess if it's, half the distance, you try it from the 1 or the half-yard line. I don't know how that's any different, but that's the rule change.
Maybe if it's an offensive penalty, so they kick it from, say, the 33, even though the line of scrimmage is the 25, you can move it back from the 33, maybe back 5 more yards, so you're kicking from the 38.
How about this one, though?
That's weird.
How about this one? Overtime rules were denied again.
Ugh.
They got to do something about the overtime rules. By the way, thank goodness they didn't mess with overtime.
No, I like overtime as it is, but it should go back to 15 minutes.
The onside kick is still going to be, worse than 10% try. And this whole 4th and 15 stuff is too advanced for NFL teams to give it a try. Instead of an onside kick, you get one shot at it starting at your 30-yard line. If you get it to the 45, you get to keep the ball. They have a problem with that. I don't. I'd love to try it. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.